There we
Oh, I'm
go. There
recording.
we go. Good thing
All right.
I'm glad.
I'm glad you
Gosh.
said that because my brain would
Yeah,
have gone on and because I'm in two places at once right
I
now.
understand.
Um,
Today is the 14th, 15th, 14th,
today's the
or
15th. 15th.
15th. Okay, 2023. I just wanted to write this down. Okay.
All right. Awesome. Okay. So, um, there's a couple of people that are here, but I have to pay attention to um I just so obviously I know your dad and your grandmother passed. And I want to rule out and see if I'm not sure who this man is because I
Okay.
can't remember. It's been so long, so I
Sure.
don't remember who this man is. So was your dad a bit older when he passed?
Yes, he was older. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm feeling like I feel like I might be over 60, possibly 70s range.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, this is your dad. Okay,
Oh, okay.
I just want you to know he's here.
Hi, Dad.
So he pops in now, real quick. Do you understand? And don't worry, I'm not going to spend a lot of time with him. I know you got other people you want to hear from, but
Uh-huh.
um, do you understand with him that his passing was quick or unexpected in nature?
It, it, it wasn't totally unexpected, but it was quick and it was rather unexpected at the time.
Okay, because all I kept seeing was fingers snapping,
Yeah,
and
it was
that's
very
my
quick.
symbol for it was quick and unexpected. And then he shows me, did he um did he always keep a shaved face? Or did he
Um,
show you how to shave? For some reason he's showing me shaving. Did you
well,
shave today?
yes, I did shave today. Uh-huh.
That's what it is. Because he's wanting to let you know that he was with you when you were shaving. Because he's showing me shaving, and I'm like, what is this? I've never seen
Okay.
that before in my life.
So,
So,
yes, I shaved this morning.
so yeah, he's just letting you know he was around you in that time.
Okay.
Now, I want to also say, do you have an aunt in the spirit world who's passed? Because
And
I feel like your mom has not passed. She's alive,
no,
correct?
she is around. Uh-huh.
Okay, so because there's a lady who comes in, oh God, I hope it's not your grandmother. It might be though, but there's a lady that comes in and she's very loving, almost motherly toward you. But I didn't quite get the sense of grandma. I kind of felt like she was like an adopted mom or an adopted aunt or
Well,
something of that nature.
there could have been a person that was not related, blood related, that has passed that I was really close to as a
Well,
child.
that's
She was a
why I'm
great
saying
surrogate
adopted.
grandmother,
Okay.
but I don't have any aunts that and uncles that
So
would
you
be,
had like an adopted grandmother? Is that what you said?
I can say yes. When I was younger and lived in Kentucky, yes. Uh-huh. I
Okay.
mean, it was very close to this woman who was friends with my parents, and yes.
Okay. Because I kept wanting to say like this is adopted, like that this was not a blood relation in the
Okay.
way this lady stepped in.
I
Um,
have thought about her recently too. Yeah.
and yeah, and she's just a very sweet lady.
Yes.
I feel like she really um, to you she saw as like a grandchild, like another grandchild. And I
Yeah.
feel like, do you understand that she would feed you at times, or she would cook for you, or like you would come over at times and she'd be cooking or something?
Cookie feed. I mean, she also just nourished me spiritually. I was very close to
Okay,
her. At go to her house down the street and worked in
okay,
her garden and hung around her and talked for hours. And
gotcha.
she was very
Oh,
much.
okay. I was gonna say, I was gonna try to just stick with yes, no, or I'm not
Yeah, you're
sure.
right. You're right. Okay.
Because she showed me too, I was going to go into the garden.
Oh,
So that was important because I felt like, do you understand? Did she like actually plant like things you could eat in her garden?
she did. Yes.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
because I felt like she liked to cook with some of those things that she would, put in the garden. But I also
And
see flowers, beautiful flowers, like things you couldn't eat as well. Like, does
right.
that make sense?
Mhm.
Um, and like I feel like this lady, um, she lived a good long life, is what I want to say to you. And I feel like, you know, do you understand that she had a son that was quite a bit older than you, but a son?
No, I don't. Uh-uh.
Okay, that's all right.
Not, not a biological son,
Okay,
but
that's fine. Because I was getting shown my old neighbor that lives next door, or used to live next door, and she kind of reminds me a lot of her. And she showed me her, and so I don't know. She had a son, and
okay.
I don't know that. So I was just giving it that way. But
Okay.
okay. Well, I want you to know this lady really, really, really brings through a lot of love for you, really wants you to
Okay.
know that she's been watching over you for the past few years that she's been in spirit. I don't know if you would understand mental decline with her.
Now my that would be my biological grandmother,
Okay.
Alzheimer's or
So yeah, yeah, it would be Alzheimer's dementia, but
yeah,
if for this other
this
lady,
person.
if that doesn't make sense, it would have to be like an aneurysm or a stroke.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, that does make sense.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Because she keeps on going like this to her head. And so when they do that, that just lets me know something was going
Okay,
on in the head.
okay.
So she was just giving that to me to
Gotcha.
validate it's her.
Okay.
Um, And do you remember, did she, when you knew her, had her husband passed already, or was she just alone? Like, because I feel like she was alone.
Well, when I knew them, that their husband was when I was younger, but
Uh-huh.
her husband did pass in later years, several years before she did. Yes, and
Okay,
she was
gotcha, gotcha. But when you knew them, he was still alive. Is that what you're saying?
yes, yes. When I was in their neighbor.
Okay. Well, it's like even after all these years, she's still around you. And
Yeah.
also, do you know, did she have a dog?
Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because
Very much.
there's this little dog with a lot of energy running around her, just running around. So to know that that dog is with her in heaven in the spirit world. Now I'm not really good at animals, so I'm gonna give
Right.
my best here, but it wasn't like a, I don't want to say poodle, but it had kind of like shaggyish hair. Does that make
Yes.
sense to you?
Yes.
And
Mhm.
was it darker in color?
Yes.
Okay. Um, because that's just what I see, and I see the dog just running all around her. Happy, happy, happy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but anyway, she just wanted to say hello to you, really,
Well, my goodness.
um,
That's wonderful.
and give you her love. Um, oh, okay. So your mom knew her as well, yes?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because there's something about she's saying that the two of you talk about their family from time to time. Not
Mm-hmm.
often, but from time to time. And she's just saying thank you that you still keep my memory alive in that way.
Oh, wow. Of course. Yes.
Um,
Mhm.
okay, okay. Um,
Hmm.
I have a feeling I'm just gonna go with it. Um, do you understand a younger man that would have passed into the spirit world?
Yes.
Okay, because I had that really strong, and I was like, because I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm gonna get the people you want me to get, but
Sure.
I'm hoping I do. But I keep getting this younger man wanting to step in. So, and that he's quite significant. And
Mm-hmm.
um, I and I might be totally wrong with what I'm going to say, but I wrote
Hmm.
it down. So if I'm wrong, that's okay. Just let it
Okay.
go. and I'll keep talking with him. But the two of you weren't ever in a relationship or wanted to be in a relationship or something like that?
We were, we
You
were in a
were.
relationship.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I don't know if you can see, but I wrote possible BF.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I wrote possible BF because that's just when I write, it just comes through
Uh-huh.
my hands. I really
You're
don't
right.
like, pay attention.
You're
But
right.
um, and I have to tell you that he takes some responsibility for the manner in which he passed. Does that make
Okay.
sense to
Yes,
you?
it does. Yes.
So, I,
Yeah.
like hypothetically speaking, and it doesn't necessarily mean suicide. I haven't
Right.
gotten to that point with him, but
Right.
hypothetically, it could be like if someone was a diabetic and didn't take care of themselves. So they would take responsibility for what happened. But yeah, he just bowed his head, which is my symbol for he takes responsibility
Okay.
for things that happened to him.
Okay.
Okay, understand. Um, would you understand though that he dealt with a bit of either bipolar or depression?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, because
Uh-huh.
I see one shoe on and one shoe off, and that's my
Yeah.
symbol for either bipolar or
Okay.
depression.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
he's telling me that you did a lot for him, and he's showing me that you did a lot to help him, and specifically he's bringing me over to financial help when he needed it. Do you understand that?
Yes, I don't think there was a lot of
Tell me no if
financial.
you
Oh,
don't.
no. Well, not necessarily that, but yes, maybe I helped him in some way. Yes, maybe.
Okay, but you didn't help him financially.
I don't remember. No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. Remember, the no's are just as important as the
Right.
yeses.
Okay.
So um I'll just see where he's, because there was a feeling of like, I don't know if you helped him to like pursue something he was wanting to do,
Yes.
or
And now I get it. Yeah.
okay, and it was like you financially helped in that way, maybe not giving him the money, but helped him to do what he was wanting to do. Like
I can
for
see that.
me, like
Yes.
say if he was a medium and he wanted to go take classes and you helped him to take classes, something hypothetically, I'm just
Yes.
in
Yes.
that realm.
Yes. He always
Um,
told me that I was, yes, I was the reason that he lived where he lived. Yeah.
now, I just want to say, were you a little bit older than him?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay, because he shows you above him, and that to me shows the age
Age.
difference.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so just that you were older,
Right.
is all he's showing me.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
do you understand why he would be taking me to the month of December? Birthdays, anniversaries, or passings?
No, I don't. Don't really.
Um,
December.
so, okay, let me tell you what he showed me and see if this connects. I saw a Christmas tree, and then I saw putting ornaments on a Christmas tree. So usually
Hmm.
when I see a Christmas tree, it takes me to December, but
Oh, okay. Yes, I see that now. Why he would say that.
you can understand that. Okay,
Yes, there was
good
a
deal.
this there was a Christmas that was very, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool deal. Um,
Okay.
I feel like my life was cut short. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me keep
Absolutely, it does.
talking. Okay. I feel like my life was cut short, but let's see, I'm trying to ascertain from him if
Okay.
he cut his life short or if someone else cut his life short or why he's given that. So um I'm just gonna say something, and if I'm wrong here, just say no, that doesn't make sense. But do you understand why I would be seeing a gun? Gun, a gun?
No, I would not
Okay,
see that
that's okay.
unless it's somebody else that's coming
Right.
in.
And that's quite possible too. Some they do that at times.
Yeah.
But I see, and it's hard when they do that because I don't know
Mhm.
who showed it to me. It just popped into my mind. Um, so anyway, I want to also talk though about this young man too. Like I feel like he was a social butterfly. Do you understand that? Like
Yes.
but when he was out and about, but I feel like he was very much a homebody as well. Like he wanted to
Yes.
stay home. He didn't want to get
Hmm.
out and about with other people. And this progressively got worse as time went on.
You're
Uh,
correct.
but he functioned very well in a small group of people, but if the group got large, it was
Mhm.
overwhelming for him.
Yes.
You understand? Now, do
Mhm.
you understand him having um, an issue or something to do with substance abuse?
Yes.
Okay, because that keeps coming up time and time again.
Yes.
Um, so, okay. And you would understand that that is why he takes responsibility.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
what I thought. Okay, because it felt like he did this to himself, but
Yes.
I don't feel like it was 100% on purpose.
Right. Right.
Um, I actually feel like it was an accident, to be specific. I don't feel like he wanted to do this um, to hurt everybody and
No.
do that. I
Yeah.
feel like it was literally an accident. And do you know, you may or may not know this, but do you know if whatever substance he took, what if it was laced with some other type of medicine? Or
Could have.
if it wasn't the medicine or the substance he was expecting or
Well,
something?
well, I don't know a lot of the last, but it could have been a combination of substances,
Okay.
but probably yeah, most likely it could have been an accidental, but not quite accidental. Yeah.
A combination, I can take a combination of substances that would make sense because what I saw is just I saw two drugs mixed together. And
Pain
so
medication and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was getting. And did he inject?
Yes, he did
That's what
those.
I was seeing. Yeah, I saw the injection. Um, so I don't know if it was heroin or what, but I saw him injecting.
I'm not
Um,
sure either. It should have been.
but yeah, and he doesn't really want to talk a lot about it.
No,
Very
that's okay.
hesitant. He's very
Yeah, that's
hesitant,
okay.
just
Doesn't need
because
to.
that was a painful part of his life.
Absolutely.
Um, but he brings forward this apology of he feels like he let people down, and he brings forward this apology of that he's just sorry and that
Hmm.
that he says that like people say why didn't you they think why didn't you call me or why didn't you call me I could have talked you through this. Like people feel the guilt and the burden of his passing. um and he's saying like he wasn't expecting this to happen in this
Right.
way. I
Right.
really do feel this was an accident
Hmm.
uh, in the way it happened.
Hmm.
Um,
Right.
but he comes through and he's so like to you, he's so grateful. I just have to say he's so grateful to you because you really helped him get things a bit more on track. Like
Mm-hmm.
before he met you, his life was chaos.
Okay.
And I feel like you helped him get on track, but
Okay.
then he kind of slipped off the whatever
Great.
you call it, the rail, and chaos ensued again. And by this time, I think the two of you had separated,
Yes.
and I think y'all were not talking as much either.
No, not much.
Because I almost feel like y'all weren't talking pretty. I think he knew he could call you, but I don't think y'all were talking. I
Mm.
think it was just that kind of thing. But
Yeah,
he does
distance.
want to say uh, how grateful he is of you and the things that you did for him.
Oh, nice.
Um, and I also want to say too, did you reach out to his family after he passed?
No, I didn't find out until
Okay,
recently, and I've been wanting to. I need to. I feel like I
okay.
should, maybe. If he wants me to, I definitely will.
I think it would be a good thing. I think it
Yeah,
would be a good thing. Just to give your love, if anything
sure,
else.
sure.
Um, because I keep seeing you reaching out to them. So
Okay.
even though it's only been something you've thought and
Yeah,
you haven't really said anything, I feel like this is his way of saying, I hear you, even though you aren't speaking. I hear
right.
what you're thinking.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. We don't have to always verbally speak for them to hear
Right,
us.
right.
Okay. So was this one of the persons you were wanting to hear from?
He is. He
Oh,
is.
good, good, good. Oh, I love it. Because I was really worried that I might not get. Um,
Uh-huh.
so okay, very happy with that. All right. Okay. Um, I might be off on this too, but let's see. He wasn't Hispanic or had like a darker toned skin, not black, but um like
Yeah.
Hispanic type
He was,
color.
yeah. He
Okay.
partially. Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm partially Hispanic, but you would never know it if I didn't tell you because I'm
Puerto
white.
Rican or Cuban or something like that.
I'm
Puerto-
Cuban, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, but
Yeah.
I am white as a ghost.
Uh-huh.
No pun intended. Um, okay, cool. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, and do you understand that he had a very creative side to him?
Yes, he did.
Like very creative. Like I want to say he was like an artist in his creation.
Um,
Not that like he was an artist in the painting sense and all that,
mhm,
but
yeah.
it just is like there was an art to what he did.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. He was
and
special.
yeah, a lot of creativeness. And I
Yeah.
see, do you know if he ever wrote, like if he wrote poetry or if he wrote
Don't
anything?
know if he did.
I'm
I don't know.
seeing him write in a journal.
I can see that. He would not reveal that if he had, but to me, at the time, that he probably did. He was a
Okay,
very,
weird. Okay. And do you know if he had piercings or a
don't think,
piercing?
don't think, not that I know of.
Okay. If that doesn't make sense to you, does tattoos make sense to you?
No, no.
I'm not saying you had a lot, maybe
Now,
just a couple. Um,
later on, I don't know. I could have, but I
that's
don't
all
know.
right.
But I
We'll,
know.
we'll let that go. That's fine. Um, who's now? This may be totally unrelated, or it may be related. But do you know who Chris or Christopher is, living or past?
Well, a lot of there's several Chris, but I think there may have been a friend. Yeah,
A friend of his?
I believe so.
Okay, because that name just came right into my mind, and I'm
Okay,
like,
maybe.
so I just wanted to give it, and I don't always know the significance of the name. I just know it has to be connected
I have to
somehow.
look back, look into the.
Um, but yeah, just remember I said that it's either Chris or Christopher,
Okay.
um, in the way I get it. Now, now I feel like. Do you know if he was a mama's boy or if he was close to his mom?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because he keeps highlighting being around his mom. He wants you to know,
Hmm.
he's like wanting his mom to know that he's very much around her.
Okay.
'Cause the two of them were very, very close. And
Hmm.
obviously, any mother that loses a child is going to
Hmm.
be very distraught over it.
Right.
But his passing in particularly was extremely difficult for her,
Yeah.
um,
Sure.
which I would assume that for any mother, but
Yeah.
it's like the two of them had a different bond or different connection. And it's like with her, it took a lot of strength for her to find the will to keep going.
I see that.
And he
Yeah.
worries a lot about his mother. So I have to say that. Um, okay. Did he all I know I said Hispanic, but did he speak Spanish also?
But no, not that I know of. He didn't. He wasn't. That part of his heritage wasn't important to him as much
Okay,
as.
it's interesting. Well, and was he a smaller guy? Not a real big guy, but kind of smaller. Not super tall, not super muscular or anything
Mhm.
like that. Just
Yeah, he
like
was smaller. He was compact. Uh-huh.
okay. Wow. Oh my God. Time passes on this thing.
I know, right?
So
Wow.
I'll tell you when there's a minute left, and
Okay.
if we need to
Okay.
get on again, we'll get on again. So,
Okay. Wow.
um, but yeah, I just want to bring his love through and to let you know that he's around you. That's important. Um, now, and he just thanks you. Those are the main things he's wanting me to give to you. And do you know if he wore rings on his fingers?
He did, I believe. Yes, I do believe
Yeah,
he
I was
did.
gonna say if you said no, I would argue with you because
Okay.
I see it so clear that
Oh, yes, he did. Yes, now I know for sure. It was college. Yes.
yeah, okay. Um
Hmm.
okay. Now now the other lady, I get another person coming forward and it's a lady. Um but I'm having a difficult time placing her. Um where are you? Is there a lady on mom's side of the family that passed recently or maybe
Uh,
semi recently?
Not recently that I know of. No, I don't think so. There would be friends, maybe not
Like,
relative.
can I say then someone on your mom's side that has passed since the last time I read for you? Or does that not make sense?
No, I don't think so. I don't. All of her family's on her relatives
Can
gone.
I ask you, is the grandmother I brought forward last time, is it your mother's mother?
Yes, it is. Mhm.
Oh, that's why. Okay. She's coming in on my right. And I have a thing with them now. If they come in on my right, it's mom's side. If they come in on my left,
Okay.
it's dad. So she's coming through on my right. So it's your
Okay.
mom's mom again.
Okay.
Um, yeah, she's just wanting to let you know she's here.
Mhm.
Um, and I have to tell you too, they're talking about her and your dad because your dad's here too.
Mm.
I know there was another person you wanted to hear from, and we'll get to that. But they're talking about, have you been thinking about venturing out into a new company or a new business or doing something different business wise?
Um, not well, sort of, but not really. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, okay, let me see if I can get
Like
that.
work wise or income wise.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like I feel like you are thinking about doing something still business, but it's something a little different, kind of on the side type thing. Does that make
Okay.
any sense? If it doesn't, that's okay.
It does that I'm already doing
That's
something like that.
fine. If you're
Yeah.
already doing it, that's cool. Because it's just their way of saying, hey, we see that you're doing this. We already know,
Mhm.
and we're just letting you know. Um,
Okay.
because there's something about too, they keep showing me like watering a plant. And so
Okay.
this is symbolic to like you have to water the business so it will
Okay.
grow, if that
Uh-huh.
makes sense.
Okay.
Because I feel like taken a little, uh, it's taken some effort to get this
Yeah.
off the ground and going.
Hmm.
And so that's why they're showing me like you have to water it to get it to grow.
Okay.
But I want to tell you that you have them in your corner to help you get this going the way you
Okay.
like to, because there's potentially a lot of money in this for you.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I can. I can understand that. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I don't remember what you do at all, but can I ask, do you do something with advertising?
No, but I was in sales and promoting that for years. I right now I don't actually work. I my back and disability and
Oh,
whatnot.
right, you're on disability.
Mhm.
Okay. Because I kept seeing something with like well, promoting, or
Oh,
it could be sales. Yeah. I
yeah.
kept seeing like a sign on like a 18 wheeler, but it was like
Yeah.
an advertisement.
Okay.
So that's how I got to that. But
Uh-huh.
all right. Now let me ask. I know, let me see. We only have about 2 minutes or so, but left on this one, and we may need to go into a second one. But
Mm.
let me ask, who have I not brought forward that you are wanting to hear from?
The two that I wanted to hear from, I believe you brought forward. One significantly, one just superficial. And the one that I really wanted to hear forward was the last one before the last set.
So the
The younger,
gentleman, your ex, or the
they were well, you'd almost say like almost it was an ex for a very short period of time, but more of a brother after that. We were very, very
okay,
close from yeah.
that's fine. Well, he had me like y'all were partners uh
The
before,
first one
but
was
I could see. So, are you saying there were two young men?
yes, yes, the two. Uh-huh.
Ah, see,
I figured out which ones were which. Uh-huh.
yeah, I wasn't figuring that out. That didn't come to
Mm.
me. I was just going.
Mm.
So, okay.
The Hispanic
Um,
one was more. close friend, and then but
So was I
started out.
describing both of them?
Yes, you did separately. You described them separately, but they had a similar. The endings of their life were both tragic and unexpected. I
Okay. Now, were the endings of their life different though?
don't know because I don't know how one of them ended, and I do know how the other one did.
Okay. See, I wonder because I kept getting the feeling of someone taking my life.
Oh, I hope not, but that's the one that I really significantly hope. That's what I think. What I feared. I feared that that might be the case. But I don't
I
know.
hope I'm wrong on that. I
Yeah.
really, really do. So don't take what I'm saying to heart. I could be wrong there, but that was the feeling I was getting because I saw a gun and then
Okay.
I just got that feeling. But so when you said no, I just brushed it off and kept going.
Well, that was when we were
Um,
talking about the first
right,
guy.
right, right.
Now the second one, maybe. Mhm.
Yeah. Um, and I also see, did one of them have curlier hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um, did they know each